Hello, my name is Sibyl Harmony of Harmony Healing, and this is a video on receiving guidance from your dreams. So I've had some amazing dreams, and I've heard of people having amazing dreams and receiving guidance. Like a man who started a cat food company and made a lot of money. He had a dream that he was going over these hills, driving over these hills, and going up a big, green pasture in a giant cat car. And he knew when he woke up that he should do his idea of a cat food company. Right before '08, I had a dream that the bottom of my house was falling out. And I knew that the economy would not sustain itself, that the bottom would fall out. So I didn't ask. I do ask for guidance, but I had a dream, like I said, that the bottom of my house fell out. There was nothing there. That's the foundation. And so I knew to pay off my mortgage, take out my savings and pay off my mortgage. And I wasn't affected by the 2008 financial crash here in America. So these are just some of the ways. Another way is that I had a dream. I ask, so you can ask in prayer or intention, both. Everything's a prayer, but that's another video. Show me about my health. And so I was having high blood pressure, and I asked, show me why I'm having this issue. And I had a dream about a dog, and the woman beside the dog said, well, the reason she's not feeling well is because of her thyroid. So, it was an older dog too. So I'm a little bit older now. So I got that the high blood pressure, I'm being affected by my age, which can affect us, and my thyroid. So I knew to do the healing, because I'm a healer, I knew to do the healing. I also believe in herbal supplements and other things like that for myself. So these are some of the ways that your dreams can help you receive guidance. Oh, I was dating somebody, and that person had proposed to me, and I had a dream that we were standing in this field and that it just felt flat. It felt like the grass was manicured and cut. There was no real life around. I didn't feel supported. I didn't feel, and I intuitively knew when I woke up, ooh, this is not the right one for me. Okay? So you can also receive visits. I've received visits from my deceased mother in dreams. Some dreams are actual visits, and you'll get a sense of a feeling like I was visited. So dreams can have different, it can be symbolic. It is your higher self. And we all have spiritual sight. It's right here, your third eye, where we see with our eyes closed, you see in your dreams, which is pretty amazing. And so what are some of the ways that you can remember your dreams? Well, you can ask, you can set the energy, and I'll show you that at the end of this video. But first I want to talk a little bit about some ways that you can. Some people say they don't remember their dreams. Well, I just don't dream. We all have about 6 or 7 dreams a night. And in the winter time, now that it's cold, here it is cold up in America, it's even a better time to get more rest and to really go in deep, go into your dreams. And you can, like I said, ask and intend that you receive messages. So keeping a dream journal beside your bed, and the second that you wake up, start recording, because you'll go into another state of consciousness and you'll start to drift, and you will become fully awake, and you may forget. Sometimes we remember, but so that you don't forget, you can start to record your dream immediately upon waking. When you go to sleep, if you have the intention that I will remember my dreams, or you can ask, like I said, I'll show you, for a specific question, that you have, that it be revealed to you, that your guides and angels, your higher self, whoever it is that you believe in, God, will show you a message in your dreams. And if you don't get that, it's because you're not conscious, it's not time to know, or you may be pushing too hard. So just relax and let it happen. And it's kind of like building the muscles at a gym. You go to the gym every day and you become strong. So same with spiritual work. As you intend and practice, you'll become better and more attuned on how it works for you. So we talked about keeping the dream journal, intending or saying a prayer for what you want. So those are two things. Another thing you can do is, I don't really like this because I like to sleep through the night, but you can drink some water, and this will wake you up. Also, if you wake up, and then you may remember more easily. Also, if you wake up early in the morning, get up for about 5 to 20 minutes, and then go back to bed. If you have a day off or something, this is a great way. Something about that will trigger dreams that you can remember. So that's a really cool way to do it. Another way is, I've read, and it seems it works for me. It may be because I believe it does, but eating raw turnips. So I like the way they taste, raw turnips, but there's something about that. It's a little kind of wise tale or an old wise tale that may work. Eating raw turnips. Okay. So as far as symbology, like being able, sometimes a lot of clients come to me with dreams and they don't know what it means. Well, I can't give you everything here because I don't have the time, but there are some really good books. There used to be a healer, amazing healer, Betty Bethard, and she wrote a book on dream symbols. If you can still get that, that's a really good book on symbology. Basically, anything that's an animal is, everything in the dream is you, So basically an animal, if an animal is wounded or hurt or dying or something, it's not necessarily a physical death, but it is a spiritual message of some part of you is dying, or what part of you is wounded, what part of you is acting out in some way. So this is our unconscious, our higher self, calling our attention to what needs healing, what needs our attention, what is affecting us, what's affected us, okay? So animals bring that. They can also be animals that show up that are spirit guides. I have a wolf that's a spirit guide. Okay, so a house would be the self. Exploring a house with rooms that you never knew about, you're learning about new parts of yourself. A house that's cluttered, time to do some clearing, some energy clearing. A beautiful house is awakening you to the true beauty of you and who you really are in truth. So everything is created by you in the dream, except for visits from deceased loved ones or spirit guides. That seems to be pretty much true. Or if you're in a really negative situation, you can be affected by other people's or other things, lower energies that you're clearing, that it's just a message to bring more love and safety into your life, or maybe make changes. So like I said, you may intuitively know, oh, this is that. Or you may go, you may know. But if you're having negative dreams or nightmares, there can be fear around you, and it's time to open your heart and connect with your higher self, God, or spirit guides to help you with that. You can ask them to go up there with you And it may not happen at first. You may need help from a practitioner with that. Certainly your prayers, it may call you to, you could ask, okay, so I had this dream, this scary dream. What do I need to know, guides, angels? What do I need to do to bring healing? So you can ask. So water is emotion. Calm water would be calm emotions. A storm or a flood, feeling overwhelmed, or, big emotions, okay? Water can also be prosperity. So connection with water and prosperity. Not for narcissists, which is a whole different story, but for most spiritual people who are watching this, water is connected with prosperity and our emotions. So going uphill is you're gaining ground, you're going in a good direction. Cars are usually the physical body to me. Going downhill is like, if a car is parked, like, you need to rest your body, okay? Also, I know the feng shui directions of a house. So when I see something like I saw a bird trapped in my money corner, and I felt like, okay, part of me feels like my spirit is trapped. And I just literally opened the door and tuned into like, what is it that I feel trapped about? Because I know what that is. Because I've been going through awakening process, and I haven't made a lot of videos lately because I've been going through a really kind of intense awakening process, which doesn't happen for most people, but because I'm a shaman, it's intense for me, and that's cool because now my abilities are stronger. But I had a dream that a bird was trapped in my money corner. So to find out about where the feng shui corners, I guess you'd have to contact me, or I maybe can make a feng shui video. So just if you're standing at the front door, the far left corner would be money. The far right corner will be marriage and female. So the left corner is male. And this is black tie sec feng shui, not compass school. So compass school maybe is different. It is. Okay, so far right corner is female, legal issues, and marriage. The middle of the left of the house would be family, and the closest left-hand corner would be spirituality and knowledge. The center of the house is your health. The right side of the middle would be children, and the closest right corner would be mentors, clients, friends, and travel. Okay. Oh, right by the front door in the middle of the house, if the door's in the middle, whatever's in the middle, that's career. And farthest from the front door in the middle of that wall would be fame and reputation. Okay. So I hope that's not too confusing, but that's actually another video. But so a flower or herb, seeing something, food can mean that food is either not good for you. Like I had a dream once that I was on a vegetarian diet and I was eating a lot of beans. Although I do okay with vegetarian, I don't do well with a lot of beans. And I had this woman in the dream, she was lying on the ground, and she was sick, and there was just beans coming out of every opening of her body. Yikes. I'm like, okay, I got it. I don't do well with lots of beans. So these are just, some of the ways that food can come into a dream. You may dream about a supplement or a person, or you can ask. So let's see, some of the main things. All people in the dreams are parts of yourself. Your male side, your female side, okay? So that gives you at least a little bit to work with there. You can also get a sense of how you feel about things, what you know. So when you're going to sleep, if you're lying there, you don't want to maybe do a big meditation right before bed because it could wake you up, but you can just lay there, or any time of the day, really, you could set the energy. So it's called setting the energy. And we'll do that now. So I'll give you a little guidance here on how to do that. So if you'd like, you can close your eyes and go into the bigger world, the world of spirit. And let's take a deep breath. Notice if you're feeling safe, and let yourself relax. And let's call in whatever you feel comfortable with. Archangel Michael is an amazing non-denominational guide if you're feeling afraid, if you've had bad dreams. Your higher self, romance angels, prosperity angels, or God. And say, please come into my dreams. Help me to know this. Help this to happen. Oh, so you can also make things happen, which is called lucid dreaming. You can ask for something to happen. Like, help me to get this job and meet my new supervisor and have a good interview on the astral plane. Or send me a healing while I'm sleeping. Send me messages and guidance. And breathe that into your heart as you're sending love to yourself. And down in your belly, above your belly button, is your third chakra. And there's a silver cord that goes out of your belly button and goes up into the astral plane. So when you leave your body, you follow this cord to the astral plane, to the dream world. And so we set that intention that when you go to sleep, you are going up to receive messages, healing, experience things in the dream plane that you would like to happen here, only for the benefit of all. And we always ask that the will of the divine be done, because that is our will and the best for us. Take a deep breath and you can go to sleep. Or know that your intention is set. May you be healed, because in truth you already are. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for sharing this time with me.